to, in a way, express that reality for us. Tenemos las lecturas que expresan esa realidad. The first reading from the prophet Isaiah, it's very interesting because Isaiah is writing in exile. El profeta Isaías está escribiendo en el exilio. They have just taken them captive. Han cogido cautivo al pueblo de Israel. They have destroyed the temple. Han destruido el templo. And the Babylonians, under King Nebuchadnezzar, they have taken them out of Israel into exile. Y los babilonios, con el rey Nebuchadnezzar, se los han llevado al exilio. So, I was thinking about that writing of Isaiah. Estaba pensando en esa escritura de Isaías. And if I would have had to write that, si yo hubiera tenido que escribir eso, no hubiera escrito así. I wouldn't have written like that. He says, comfort my people. You're going to get ready for your liberation. Comfort. El apoyo, el consuelo del pueblo se tiene que preparar para su liberación. And the whole reading is very optimistic in the midst of a lot of terrible things. La lectura completa es bien optimista en el medio de muchos problemas. So the message is that no matter what's going on, no importa lo que estemos pasando en nuestra vida, el momento de la liberación se acerca. The time of our liberation is approaching. That's Advent. That's what we're celebrating. In the second reading, we have St. Peter, the author of the second letter of Peter. He's writing like 100 years after the death of Jesus and his resurrection. El autor de la segunda carta del apóstol San Pedro está escribiendo como 100 años después de la muerte y resurrección de nuestro Señor. And everybody was expecting Jesus to come back, as we talk about it sometimes today. But they were complaining, se estaban quejando, ¿por qué no regresaba Jesús? Why isn't Jesus back already? And Peter consoles them. Peter says, don't worry about that. No se preocupen de eso, les dice San Pedro. For God, one day is like 1,000 years. And 1,000 years is like one day. Para Dios, 1000 años son como un día, y un día son como 1000 años. Now we understand a little bit about that phrase, because they were complaining to Peter, se le estaban quejando a Pedro, and Peter tells them, do not worry, don't be afraid. God is taking care of things. Dios está encargando de las cosas. You don't need to worry about those things. And then he tells them something more. You should be happy. Debieran estar contentos, dice San Pedro, because God is doing that. He is delaying for your sake. Está tardándose por ustedes, so that you have time to repent and to come to the truth. Para que tengan la oportunidad de arrepentirse y volver a la verdad. So you see both readings in difficult times. Isaiah in exile. Peter hearing the complaints of the people. They're both very positive. Las dos lecturas, Isaías en exilio y Pedro escuchando las quejas de la gente, las dos cartas son muy positivas, because they are paying attention to what really matters, porque están prestando la atención a lo que de verdad es importante. And in the gospel, of course, we have the great figure of John the Baptist. En el Evangelio tenemos la gran figura de Juan el Bautista. And I refuse to think of John the Baptist as a gloomy, sad, angry-looking character. Me rehúso a ver la figura de Juan el Bautista como alguien que estaba preocupado, molesto, una persona que siempre estaba regañando. I don't think that's the image we get today. He is saying, I am nobody. Yo soy nadie, but you should be happy, because there is a greater one coming. Pero debieran estar felices porque viene alguien más grande que yo. You come to me in many numbers, you come to me in multitudes to be baptized, but there's someone greater than me that is coming, that you should be even happier than with me. Pero viene alguien más grande que yo, que deben estar todavía más contentos de salir a su encuentro. Yo no soy digno ni de tan siquiera de soltarle sus sandalias. I am not worthy of even loosening the thongs of his sandals. And you see, all three readings are saying we should not despair. Las tres lecturas nos dicen, no se preocupen, no estén pendientes.